Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and I'm here with another not quite week in my life. I think I'm going to try and make this video just the next couple of days. It is currently Monday afternoon and we head to New York for the weekend on really Thursday night. We head down to Utah and then we fly out early Friday morning. So this is going to be the next, I guess, 3-4 days. 3.5 days in my life prepping for a trip. We are doing a long weekend in New York with me, my husband, and my sister-in-law. This will be her first time in New York. This will be my 5th time in New York City. I've been quite a few times now, so I'm not feeling overly stressed about it. Really, we have very few things planned for this trip, but I am excited. It is probably going to be quite cold, and that's the biggest thing. I don't know that I've ever been to New York when it was like really cold. The highs are in the 30s for most of the trip, 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So definitely probably the coldest it's ever been when I've been to New York. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what my packing's going to look like. I feel like I've kind of settled on just bringing what I have that's warm, and then if I'm still freezing, I can go and buy more base layers or something, and we'll just figure it out. Having a hard time picking what coat I want to wear. I have a lot of options. I kind of have a thing for coats, I guess, and lots of different types of outerwear, and I just am not 100% sure which one I want to take. I'm trying to decide between, do I pick what I think is going to be the warmest, or do I pick what I feel like is going to go with the most outfits? Because I have a coat that's probably one of my warmest options. It's kind of longer, so it would actually cover my thighs a bit, but it is like bright pink. And so it won't go with as many things. Like I'll have a lot less options if I do that. I also have a denim like duster coat, but it's probably not quite as warm as some of my other options. So still debating on that one. At some point in this video we will pack, and I will, I guess, walk you through all of my packing processes. I feel like I have my packing system down pretty good for the most part, but yes, that is what's happening. So I'm going to quickly edit a vlog so that I can get it up for tomorrow, and then I need to do a bunch of reading because I don't have my books finished for the reading vlog that is supposed to go up while we're in New York, so that's a problem. I still have a whole book to read. I'll figure that out at some point, but that is what's happening. Not much going on other than prepping for the trip, so I'll bring you along on that. It has randomly decided that it is going to be winter, finally. It has been so weirdly warm. Like, I live in Idaho. Granted, like, southern Idaho, but still, like, Idaho. And it has been so weirdly warm. Like, I feel like we never really got winter. There's been 1 or 2 snowstorms, but nothing stuck. Even what's happening right now, like, it's snowing, and there was some hail, but nothing's really sticking. You can still, like, totally see the grass. So it's been an odd winter. I feel like Florida's getting crazy amounts of snow, and we're getting like not even really enough to keep the ski resorts open. So very odd winter, but it is actively snowing right now. But it's like what do you call it? Like sleet? Is that the right term? It's like slush. Like it is somewhere in between rain and snow. It's like right on the verge of freezing. But that was a very long intro. This will probably end up being a bit more of a chatty video, just because I'm going for so few days. I'm not going to have that much like random footage to film, but I need to stop procrastinating editing a video, get that done. And then luckily I don't have to cook dinner tonight because we have leftovers from the Super Bowl yesterday. So that's going to be fun. I just have to figure out how to heat those chicken tenders up without making them soggy. But anyways, welcome to another video. I will chat with you guys later. Hello everybody, it is now Wednesday. This lighting is awful, but welcome to my closet. I'm going to use the mic because I'm going to bring you along as I'm packing. Also, yes, I am wearing a Christmas hoodie. I have gotten a little bit sick. Jacob has been quite sick, and I think I'm actually kind of starting to get it, which is really a bummer, but I just wanted to be in something comfy that I knew I wasn't going to need for my trip. So Christmas hoodie it was. I thought I'd bring you along as I did some packing because I haven't really ever shown my like full packing process. It's maybe more organized chaos than anything else, but first up, my bag. Let me grab it. I have been using the same bag for many years now. This is an Osprey let's see, what is it? It's the Fairview 40, and I really like this bag. I think my only, I guess, complaint about this bag is that it has a no water bottle holder, which really isn't that big of a deal. Like, I've totally found workarounds and it's not like a huge thing. It opens fully, like it zips all the way down, which is very handy. And then in it I use a couple packing cubes that I got from REI. They're not the best quality. Don't know that I'd recommend those packing cubes. I'm sure you can find better ones somewhere, but I do really like my Osprey backpack. It has been my go-to for many a trip. It's very comfortable. I have worn it on quite a few trips where I've like been walking long distances with it on my back, and it has been fine. So definitely recommend. I also have an Osprey backpack that is like a more like traditional backpacking backpack, not like a travel bag, and I used that one for years before I got this one. I really liked it, but it's top loading, and so not like the most ideal. This one's definitely nicer when I'm traveling. Plus this one has a laptop compartment, which is really handy because then I can take just this and like a smaller bag on front, and I'm set for most trips. And then the smaller bag on front that I use, my favorite one lately has been this Uniqlo like crossbody bag. I don't know the actual name of these, but they're like everywhere. Everybody has one now. I have a white one that I've used for years, and then for Christmas just barely I got a green one. I think I'm gonna bring my white one with me just because I think it's gonna match better with the stuff that I have. So that's gonna be my bag setup, is this on front and then my Osprey as my main bag. So I'm gonna start gathering my clothes now. We are gonna be there Friday through Monday. So like we fly out Friday at like 6 a.m. So I'm gonna wear that outfit, but we are going down to my parents' house on tomorrow night, so Thursday, and then we're gonna leave. So I kind of need to pack like my at my parents' house bag and then my like going to New York bag. So let me see, make sure I got my days right. So I need to pack for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday coming home, because we're going to stay Monday night at my parents' house. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outfits. It's going to be like moderately cold while we're in New York. The temperature keeps changing, so I'm just going for packing like warm-ish, and then if I'm too cold, I can go and find other things to wear. I think our coldest day is actually going to be Friday, so whatever I wear on the plane is going to need to be basically my warmest outfit. And I think I kind of already know what I want to do for that. But I think I'm going to go and gather all of my clothes, and then I will pick the camera back up and start chatting to you once I have them all picked out and gathered. Gathered pretty much everything that I need, I think. We'll start packing and see. First of all, my biggest decision to make was what coat I was going to bring. I've decided to bring my denim duster. I think this is going to be my best option for matching with a lot of things and still being pretty warm. And the nice thing is that this is also down onto my legs a bit, so it will help keep my thighs a bit warm. Speaking of warmth, I'm realizing I'm missing a couple things. So 1 second. I think I'm going to start with the stuff that needs to just be packed for like at my parents' house. Let me just hook this mic up to something. All right. I feel like this is going to be easier than me trying to hold it this whole time, but hopefully the audio quality is still decent. Do I need to like talk so far down into the mic? Unclear. I'll try and talk just a little bit louder, but the stuff that I just need for my parents that doesn't actually need to come to New York, I'm going to pack in here. So my outfit for the plane and then Friday, I'm going to put in here. And then my outfit for Tuesday when we get back will be in there. So then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm bringing 2 pairs of pants with me. Usually I only pick 1 or 2 pairs of pants, and then I just make sure that everything matches with them. I'm bringing my green cargo pants as my plane pants because they're comfortable, and then obviously I'll wear them during the day when we're like on the days that we're flying. So those are going in there. For Friday, I've packed one of my warmest sweaters. It's this like gray sweater. I thrifted it. I don't really know where I got it from, but I'm going to pack that as one of my warmest ones. And then I'll probably pack one of my thick pairs of socks to wear that day. My main shoes I'm bringing are going to be my Doc Martens, my boots, because I feel like those are going to be the warmest and the most weatherproof. I'm going to wear something else on the plane and like through security, and then I'll probably just change in the airport when we get there into my boots. So I'm going to wear some thick socks so that I'm ready to put on my boots, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, these will work. And then I just have my stuff for Tuesday. On Thursday, I'm going to be wearing down my pair of jeans. So I'll wear my jeans back home on Tuesday with this shirt. So that should be everything I need for my parents' house. And then we get to the part of trying to get everything into my bag for actual New York. These are my packing cubes. I have one that I put most of my clothes in, and then I have one that I put like PJs, underwear, stuff like that in it. So that's kind of how I divide them up. So then other clothes that I'm bringing a pair of black jeans, and I am typically a roller. We'll see, that might not work the best with some of these bigger, thicker sweaters, but we're gonna try. And then I just have 3 sweaters, so that's all I plan on wearing is just sweaters the whole time. And then I've got one sweater that I can use to hang out in the hotel room in case it's chilly in there, or if I want it while I'm sleeping. And that's what fits in here. I don't use the compression feature on these usually because I feel like normally once I've had stuff rolled, like there's nothing to compress. I've already compressed it as much as possible, but I guess we can try. I don't know if it'll work. Again, I've never actually tried it, so we'll see. And then in my smaller bag, I have some heat tech pants, which I actually think I'm going to put in the other bag, and I'm going to wear those on the plane. Might be a little toasty on the plane. I'll figure it out. And then I do have one just like normal white long sleeve shirt that I'm going to bring just for layering purposes in case I need it. And then I just have a baggy t-shirt and sweats for PJs. Like definitely could pack lighter, like a lighter pair of pants for PJs than actual sweats, but I just want to be comfy. And I know we're going to be kind of cold, and so it'll be nice to be able to come home or like come back to the hotel and have some nice warm PJ pants to be cozy in. So I'm going to commit to the sweats. I'm just going to stick socks in here. I could shove them in my boots in my bag, but I feel like it's going to be just as easy to just have them in this bag. So I just have a couple more pairs of thicker socks. And then I do have one pair of heat tech socks that I figure I can just layer. Oops. I figure I can just layer these with any of my other socks if I need a little more warmth. And then these just fit super neatly into my backpack like this. What's not going to fit super neatly is my boots. I may end up just having to deal with my boots in security and it'll be fine. Toiletries I will grab tomorrow morning. I'm not going to worry about those. I have a good spot for those here that they'll go in, but I will obviously leave them out of here until it's time to go. My charger I will grab in the morning as well. I'm going to stick my laptop charger in here now. I'm going to grab what I want to do my hair with. I think I'm going to be a little crazy and bring both my straightener and my curler or my wand. Just because I do want my hair to look good because we're going to be taking lots of pictures. And then in this bag, I will have my wallet, my AirPods, my book. I'm bringing Whose Body by Dorothy L. Sayers. It's like a mystery book, which is going to be my pick for that. My camera fits easily in here with my wallet. I think that's about the plan. I will finish packing in the morning, but I wanted to have the majority of stuff done tonight. And so I just have to throw stuff in. I'm hoping I can leave directly from work in the morning. I will need to pick up some snacks on our way down. We'll get dinner, we'll head to Utah. I'll do some final shuffling. And then we'll be headed on our flight. So that's the status for now on the packing. I will probably update you in the morning when I finish. Today has not been going exactly to plan. I woke up feeling very sick this morning, unfortunately. So I decided to take the day off and give myself some time to literally just like lay in bed for hours and not do anything. But it is now time to do my final packing. I'm feeling a bit better, I think. The medicine I think might be wearing off a bit. My cough is kind of coming back, which I'm not thrilled about, but I've got a few last things to fit into my bag. I have my toiletries, my like brush. I have a like little water bottle that I put in my like crossbody bag. I've got umbrellas. I don't think it's gonna rain, but I feel like the weather has been all over the place. So better safe than sorry, I'm gonna throw them in. Neck pillows, my laptop, the Kindle, chargers, all of that fun stuff is gonna go in the bag now. We're gonna stop on our way down to my parents' house and get snacks for the plane ride. And that will pretty much be it. I also have my headphones, very important, my like aux headphones, so that I can watch shows potentially on the plane. But that's what's happening. I am leaving the house in a state of utter disarray, but I just do not have the energy to deal with it right now. So I'm focusing on packing. I'm going to go try and speed clean the kitchen, so at least like there's no like food stuff anywhere left while we are gone. And then I'm going to head and meet Jacob down at his office, and we're going to leave from there. So I'm going to finish packing,